Well, I'm back after the bee harvest. I want to apologize in advance. My lens is actually broken. I've got a new phone on order. However, as you can see, there's like a nasty, annoying little black spot there, but that's from the lens being broken. That's not like a critter or something. So this is honeycomb that basically is built outside the frames that the bees just had gone crazy with, and part of it was my own fault because I was not super diligent right now in checking on them every week and cleaning it off and scraping it out, and it's been some time, mostly because I've been dealing with the chickens and the garden. You can see there's quite a bit of honey, like for example in that one, you see that's just full of honey, and you can just eat that comb just like it is. Now some of the other comb does have eggs and things in it, and you would want to avoid that. If I can pull one out here, I'm in my garage right now, so that does have some unhatched well, it's drone larvae, mostly drone larvae it looks like, which the hive certainly isn't going to miss, since the drones don't really contribute a whole lot as far as the work goes. Leave it to the men to just sit around and wait till the queen needs to be serviced, right? Well, I guess it's a good gig if you can get it. Anyway, as you can see, though, quite a bit of that has comb in it. And what I'll do, or that comb, excuse me, has honey in it. And what I'll do is I'll put that in the freezer just to kill anything that may be on it, as far as there can be sometimes mites and things like that. And then I will be able to enjoy that, just chewed honeycomb. And it is delicious. So I've got a few bees that were stragglers on this box, but I did harvest 7 frames of honey. You can see, look at that. That's all that right there. That's just pure honey hanging on the edge of the frame. And if I can pull this out, I'm gonna set you down for 1 second. I'm gonna pull this out, and we're gonna look and see what a frame of honey actually looks like if you've never seen one before. So this is a finished frame of honey. It's what they call capped. Means that they filled it full of honey, or nectar really, technically. And that they have, they fan it, let it dehydrate, and it gets down to about 17% moisture or water percentage. They cap it over with wax and seal it, and that is their food. They always produce far more food than they can use. And as a beekeeper, of course, we have to make sure we're managing their food reserves, either by leaving them some honey or by providing them artificial syrup later, sugar syrup. Those are, again, some drone, they usually lay these are drone brood, those little nests, those little light colored things you see there. And they usually lay those on the bottoms of the frames. I'm gonna set you down for 1 more second. I'm new to this YouTube thing, and I haven't got a tripod yet, so I guess I need to get that. But I wanted to simply show you. So what I was just showing you, when that frame started, this is what it looked like. So it's simply tiny little indentations, you can see, and it's coated in a heavy coating of wax. And the bees, this sits down in a frame box. This is a shallow frame box here, and it sits down in it. You see how those are sitting, and the bees will draw that wax out, draw it up out farther. See how this wax here is. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah, there it is. See how that wax is drawn out? They draw it out and make little cups. And then based on their needs, they can either fill those cups with pollen or honey or nectar to make honey, or the queen will come along and lay eggs in them. And oftentimes you'll see a frame, the bottom frames, which is where the queen seems to stay in the brood nest more often. Oh, go on, honey. Go on. Oh, I got a little bee here. The queen will come along and fill those with eggs, and as she lays eggs in them, she can lay up to 1,000 a day in high summer. She will, the workers will then come along afterwards and tend to the eggs and take care of them for her. So it looks like I've got a hefty amount for only 7 frames. My goodness, it feels like 70 or 80 pounds of honey there at least, which is more than what one of these boxes usually holds. I may have to go get the bathroom scale and do some measuring. But in the meantime, I'm going to get my comb into the freezer, and so that I can enjoy that later. And then I'll need to start processing this and get the honey off the frames. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later. Talk to you next time when I've got something that I think is worth sharing with you. Talk to you later. Bye.